You need a one-hander and a shield to be in melee and smash
There
stuff,
is
man.
no such thing as DPSing and healing and shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
We got into it.
Well, you establish who the fuck is right.
Yeah, we're all left. It doesn't matter. Listen, this is TLF, Tier List Fridays. You know it's the end of the week. The weekend is coming. And what better day to start it off with a brand new video of the...
Like what the best healers are in the game, both in terms of fun and damage, and basically what we think, because it doesn't really matter what the meta is, because this is what this video is about.
No, but what really matters is what I think, okay? So that's what you need to know, what you need to understand from this video. But regardless of what healer you like, you know you need add-ons to play properly.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, what best, is there any best way?
I mean, it's clearly gonna be CurseForge.
There's
no other option.
Listen, man, CurseForge is the add-on manager client you need to get all of your add-ons updated, get new ones, help add-on creators as well. Don't you forget that, you know, these add-on creators are getting
they get some cheese.
Yeah, because the client has started having some small ads in the right-hand corner, and they're not intrusive at all. You can basically ignore them. You're not required to make an account or anything like that. But if you do want to make an account, you can be a subscriber and get rid of the ads. And again, the revenue goes to the add-on creators. But all of that is just easy to use.
One click, one
updated.
button.
Yeah, update all your add-ons. Everything in the description. Check if you want to know our add-ons, just check the link over there. And as always, thank you so much, CurseForge, for supporting the content that we do in these tough times. Now let's
talk about. All right, listen.
We're
gonna touch on the priest because this is simple.
What?
Holy Priest is the superior priest class. I mean, it is the quintessential healer, man. You cast heals when it's simple, man. That's the health bar. It goes like this. You press a button, then it goes like this. What's that?
Yeah, it's very original, I might add. And yes, superior in the sense that you just sit there and do some long cast. That's amazing.
Well,
gameplay.
if you want to talk about original, it's the original healer.
Yeah, it's the original, but nothing will beat dealing damage and healing at the same time. See, this is the Holy Paladin bullshit.
Man.
This is attunement mechanic, man. One of the best things that was ever added in the game. You deal damage and you heal through that damage. Granted, sometimes you cast some Shadowlands, that's all fine in D&D. But listen, Discipline Priest has been the go-to battle healer that ever was in World of Warcraft.
Listen, that's bull.
You want to play
bullshit.
classic healer? Okay, play Holy Priest. It's fine.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit because what is Discipline? Is it Holy? No. Is it Shadow? No. It's kind of like we had a couple of Holy spells left over and a couple of Shadow spells left over. Let's just create a third spec. And there you go. You have Discipline Priest.
It's the best fusion you can have between the light and the shadow, the void, mixing it up while dealing damage and also helping everybody else. It's perfect, man. How can you
all right, listen.
Holy Paladin.
Okay, Mr. I'm right. Where do you think Discipline Priest belongs?
It's an S tier. Definitely
no, it's
for me.
definitely not an S tier, man.
I'm putting it in S tier. Where do you place it?
I'm putting it into B tier.
It's not that far away. But what about your Holy Priest?
My Holy Priest is A tier.
A tier. Well, in my books, and I have to be honest, and I enjoyed, I'll say this, I enjoyed Holy Priest back in the day when there was the chakra system, which kind of translates into today, but I think B tier is fair enough for Holy Priest. Man, listen, Discipline, I played Discipline Priest all my life, more in PvP, and it's fine. I cannot not rank it S tier. What next?
All right. This time, Resto Shaman beats Resto Druid, and anybody who has played any amount of World of Warcraft in the last few years knows I am right.
Well, what is Resto Shaman? First of all, restoration. What is it about shamans that have anything to do with restoration?
All right,
did you forget to be an elemental?
Shamans have never been equated to healers in the history of mankind.
Oh no,
that is so weird.
Druid's not, okay? Restoration. Why did I have to like share the fucking name? Resto Druid and Resto Shaman. Couldn't they be like?
Well, because it didn't make any sense for a druid to like. We're gonna name the healer druid. Well, it does have a moonfire and a sunfire, and it can shapeshift into cats. That is a druid, but it has
not
to
only
heal.
cats.
Like, how will people know that it can heal? Well, we'll just call it restoration because people already are familiar with Resto Shaman, so they'll just imagine like, oh, so Resto Druid is kind of like a Resto Shaman, but shittier.
Listen, Resto Druid has the proper spells for healing. All about nature, regrowth. What is Resto Shaman?
Hey, man,
all about sprinkles. Hey, get some water in here, and we're gonna heal everybody.
By the time your little leafy forest bullshit heals the entire party, I will spit waterfalls on everybody, and they'll be already healed up.
You talk about that, motherfucker. But listen, I prep all of my hots over there. Everybody's hotted up, all nice and dandy. Then I can just play whatever I want. How about you with your million fucking buttons and trying to like, oh my god, I'm throwing panic mode.
God damn it, man, I'm throwing meatballs, and it's like if somebody's healing surge, boom.
Meatballs.
Oh, everybody's hurt. Oh, Spirit Link.
Yeah, meatballs and spaghetti.
Press one button and be done in 1 second.
The thing is, I have the time.
Resto Druid has to be like, you have to take the time to enjoy, and if they fuck up in the meantime, that's their fault, because you have to like heal and then just spend like 10 minutes dancing in the rain and calling the tranquility.
That's good because I have time to do whatever, like as opposed to a Resto Shaman.
I want to see you do shit like, when you channel tranquility, man.
Panic. That's the only button, that's the only button that's panic mode.
It's not even an important button.
You set up the hots and then you do whatever you want. You can do damage, you can dance, you can slash emote, you can have a chat with your guild. That's fine. That's why
why play a
Resto
healer
Shaman.
when you can have a chat with your guild?
That's what you cannot do with Resto Shaman. You always have to be on your toes. But let's rank them. Okay, let's rank them. So, Resto Druid on your
Resto
scaling.
Druid on my scaling is A tier.
Oh, it's pretty
Resto
good.
Shaman is S tier though.
Oh fuck.
Clearly way superior.
All right, fuck it. Okay, well, I'm definitely putting my Resto Shaman, my Resto Druid at A tier as well. I mean, I having more fun than Discipline. I'm having more fun on Discipline than with Resto Druid, so it makes sense. I cannot put them both in S tier, but you put him in A tier, so that's cool. And Resto Shaman for me, definitely a C tier. I'm sorry. It's one of those healers I can never. I played it a lot in Legion.
C from meatballs.
Yeah, it all makes sense. I mean, I can definitely see the appeal because I played in Legion, but mostly in PvP. But it just cannot stick.
Fair enough, but you did argue that it's very cool to deal damage as a healer.
Oh my god!
You have to admit that Holy Paladin is the shit. It's the shit, man. You have a shield and a fucking mace. Like, what are you not going to do with them unless you're like just.
Yeah, because you definitely use that shield and a sword in that Ashen Hollow. That's definitely what you're gonna do. That's the biggest damage you can have.
Kyrian and throw your hammer all over the place.
You want that damage? You know you're gonna play Ventir, man. That's what's up. That's like the meta. Don't give me no.
Oh no, for sure.
I mean, listen.
But you still do damage as Kyrian.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about dealing damage and being in the face, what better way than having a monk over there just fist weaving everybody? Dude, the monk is the fisting spec.
So you're
there.
fisting someone and then magically gets healed. Like, how is this translated into...
Have you ever heard of the powerful properties of the Chi Force, my friend? You need to be a little bit more cultured, man. It can heal. It can heal. And when
through your colon.
Listen, Holy Paladin, like for the longest time, Holy Paladin has been that healer that was doing longest as the Holy Priest. Recently, they started doing this Holy Shock nonsense and Glimmer, which, okay, I can give it, it's fun, but you cannot tell me that this is placing that Ashen Hallow over the ground.
Listen,
and make
old man, you gotta get with the times, man. You gotta get with the goddamn times, man. Stop slapping people around and kicking shit.
You're talking about fucking Holy Priest, man. You want it to be the original healer.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that right now.
Times. Listen,
we're not talking about
the times. Monk is the newer spec, and it is the original melee healing spec. Paladin wasn't that. Paladin was Infusion of Light procs, that was fine. It was the original healer for the tanks, but that's it. It didn't used to have like AoE heals and all this nonsense with the damage.
Monks didn't used to be a thing. Now they're pandas.
What?
How is a panda going to heal me?
Well, it's not a panda full. You can be whatever race you want.
Yeah, I can be a Vulpera.
I can be a Vulpera monk. Lego is a Vulpera monk, and I can still heal like through the damage. It's fine. And listen, you have the option to go outside and you use the long cast or whatever. But you cannot tell me that.
Have you heard of Infusion of Light?
Yes, and it was
Beacon of Virtue.
It was before you even discovered Holy Paladin, man. Listen,
what are you talking about, man?
If you're gonna go in any group, high group, they're gonna ask you, "Are you playing Ventir?" Because if you're not playing Ventir, you're just not gonna get into groups.
You can say whatever you want, but we have blessings. What do you have? Oh, revival. I'm just gonna dispel everybody. Wait, you want something more? I guess I'll just pop a bubble on you and
buddy.
good luck.
Hey, buddy, but what about that mobility? Huh? Oh,
the mobility for you. I have a shield, man.
Yeah, sure.
I can stun. I have bubble. I have pony.
Sure. Oh yeah, that pony is really, really helpful on the bubble. That iconic classical movement ability from Paladins. I will bubble and run away.
You're talking about making sense. How is it making sense to like do all of this shit and then boom, the party's healed? What is this?
I told you, man. It's the chi power that flows through you, and once you hit, did you ever watch Bruce Lee?
Sounds like my farts after a burrito.
Listen, you gotta watch Bruce Lee clips, man. The power of healing.
Oh, I remember him healing Chuck Norris in that one fight.
Be one with the water. Okay, let's rank them up. Okay.
All right.
So
Holy Paladin S tier.
S tier. Okay. Fair enough. I'll give it, but it's your ranking. And where do you place
Mistweaver C tier.
C tier? You bastard! You traitor!
C from C.
All right. I'm placing Holy Paladin into A tier. And I'm placing Mistweaver into A tier as well, but in front of Holy Paladin. Because they're both melee healing.
Clearly, because it has to be justified.
But no, seriously though, they're both like the melee healers, right? We cannot compare them to Discipline, because Discipline has always had this more or less.
Well,
and it's more rangey.
Holy Paladin has been dubbed the pink Mistweaver.
Well, there you go. There you have it. So it's good.
It doesn't matter, man. We go with the times.
It's nice. But at the end of the day, we all love more or less all of these specs because we play them all, on and off through the game. It's just a matter of personal preference and what we kind of say. So this is not any meta talk. Hopefully, we're not looking at the meta. We're not looking at the logs.
I mean, clearly, you guys have to take this seriously because I do think Holy Priest is better than Discipline Priest.
But it's fun. It's like really fun to get at it. Now let's just check the final ranking. So for Mr. Flame, S tier is Resto Shaman and Holy Paladin. A tier is Old Holy Priest and Resto Druid. B tier is Discipline Priest. And C tier is Mistweaver Monk. For me, S tier is Discipline Priest, A tier is Resto Druid, Mistweaver Monk, and Holy Paladin. B tier is Holy Priest, and C tier is Resto Shaman. I have to admit, I feel a little bad for placing Resto Shamans over there. Maybe they don't deserve reminders, but to be fair, I didn't have the, I would say, drive to try them. Not in BFA and not in Shadowlands as well.
It's fine, man. The Resto Shamans can't be there because Vulpera can be Resto Shamans, and that's just a sacrilege.
We love you, Holy Priests out there, and Resto Shamans, and Mistweavers, and Discipline Priests.
What else are we talking about?
Listen, you can play whatever. We're not gonna judge. This is our little conundrum here that we get it through.
Clearly, it's fine. Basically, everybody's pretty much balanced. We went through the tier list before when it comes to the meta, and everybody's pretty good. So play what you want, and have fun what you want, and definitely let us know what your tier list is for healers.
And argue with your friends regarding these specs. It's fine.
But don't argue with our Patreons because our Patreons are the best boys and gals out there for supporting the content, making this possible as well, plus with other goodies along the way that are going to be coming that we talked in the monthly Patreon chat that if you want to be a part of and figure out what's going on behind the scenes, maybe snag one of those sexy wallpapers, then hit the link down below and maybe you'll find something that you like. Yeah, and you'll have our eternal gratitude as well, which is the most important thing, okay? Thank you for watching up until this point. You have a great weekend, okay? Peace. Bye!
I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a /bow. Still, I play WoW.